What's up everyone, my name is Mackie and I'm an Immortal Sova main. In this video, I'm going to show you the most essential Sova tactics and utility for the map bind. Let's do it.
One enemy remaining.
Yes, sir.
Is there no one left?
Yay.
For the first Recon dart on A, stand in this corner and look towards A. Find the section with the two small leaves. Place your left diamond along the lower one. You should see the small leaf to the left aligned with the diamond. Fire a 1 bar and it should reveal most of sight. I always start with this dart. From short, you can fire a recon onto this panel to scan the closer angles, including the U-Haul entrance.
Scanning ahead.
Also from short, fire a recon at this corner to scan backsite. To scan showers, line yourself up with this corner. Aim at the bottom left of this panel and fire a 1 bar 1 bounce. This will clear all of showers. From showers, you can fire a recon above CT to scan all of backsite. You can double bounce shock darts into U-Haul to push defenders away. Fire a 2 bar 1 bounce shock off this wall to clear chamber slows and cipher trips. You can bounce shocks off the middle of triple from this position to slow the retake from CT. Fire a max charge 1 bounce shock above the green box to hit the back cubby. You can also bounce shocks off triple to hit players outside showers and clear utility. You can do the same thing off this wall from showers. Fire a max charge 1 bounce under heaven to shock the right corner. Drone from short and pre-aim this ledge to check for ops. Clear cubby and aim back above truck. Clear the right side, move your drone up and clear U-Haul entrance, but turn right to see bench and inside U-Haul. To drone showers, stand in the spot and fly your drone forward. At the door, hold space and look down to clear both sides. Clear the rest of showers and then clear the close right side. Make sure to aim towards U-Haul at the end. To kill the diffuser on default, from short, stand in front of the ledge and line up the walls with the short box. Aim under this metal box and fire a 1 bar. For the second arrow, aim down at the small corner and fire a no charge. You should wait about 2 seconds to fire the second arrow. Both arrows together should look like this. You can then fire a recon at the small corner and wallbang the box or win a duel. For an alternative lineup, from this corner, find the lower wooden plank and place your middle right charge bar line on it. Fire a no charge for both arrows. This works great on pistol rounds. From Hookah, aim at the wall under this white rectangle and fire a max charge 1 bounce to reveal backside and inside tube. Stand in this corner outside Hookah and aim on the right side of this metal box. Fire a max charge 1 bounce. This won't fully clear sight but will clear the pocket and is really good for scanning rotators coming from CT. To clear long and garden, stand in this corner and aim just under the left side of this sign. Fire a max charge 1 bounce.
Scanning ahead.
From long, fire a max charge at this metal vent. This is one of the best darts for sight. To drone Hookah, stand here so you don't get attacked through the teleporter. Move up and clear the entrance. Hold control and clear the left, then clear the right and then behind the box. Look down outside Hookah and make sure to clear outside garden. When droning from long, clear garden, the left pocket under Hookah and stick to the left side of sight to clear tube, pocket and backside. You can also use your drone to go into Hookah if your team is having trouble clearing it. You can bounce shocks off the garden entrance to clear utility. You can shock inside tube by aiming at the blue edge of this wall. You can bounce shocks off this edge to clear utility outside Hookah. From garden, aim just to the left of this point and double bounce shocks to hit elbow. From Hookah, you can fire a 1 bar 1 bounce under the word kingdom to hit the backside box. You can also shock tube from Hookah by bouncing shocks off the center of the green box. To kill the diffuser on default, stand in this corner and face the wall. Find the lowest and closest dot, Place the dot in the left end of your charge bar and fire a 3-bar 1 bounce. You can also hit default from on top of this box in Hookah. Aim at this beige centerpiece and fire a 1-bar 1 bounce. For a good early recon, stand on this edge and aim at the wall just before the sign. Fire a max charge 1 bounce to scan short. You can fire the same dart with the double bounce for a better scan. Once they shoot both darts, you can use this god arrow I made. Stand on the left edge of heaven and face short. Find this line and aim slightly to the right. Fire a max charge with a jump. For a good retake arrow, fire a recon at this corner just outside showers. You can also fire a recon just under this vent. You can shock dart bench by bouncing shocks off this wall. You can bounce shock darts into short cubby by aiming above the short box. You can bounce a shock under the right side of this window to clear the Headglitch spot. Stand in this corner and aim at this section just before the ledge. Fire a max charge double bounce to shock default. If you're smoked off, you can line up the shock dart indicators in the middle of this middle floor tile. You can fire shock darts or recons through the teleporter. Only fire no charge or 1-bar arrows as the rest are too fast to open the door. You can use different bounces and make sure to aim straight. If the enemies are playing slow and you don't have a recon available, you can drone showers. Clear all the close angles, and once you get to the door, keep your momentum left and then aim right and then left to see outside showers. To retake site with your drone, stand against this wall and send your drone forward. Look under heaven and go above triple, clearing it and bench. Clear outside CT and go above pocket and clear behind the box and then U-Haul entrance. You can also drone from CT. Clear the close angles, and I would recommend having a teammate follow your drone to clear U-Haul. You can then go above this wall to clear default. To kill the planter on default, stand against these barrels and face towards A site. You're going to find this brick that sticks out. Place the end of your right HUD line on it and fire a 3-bar. For the second arrow, you're going to pull your mouse down until the left end of your HUD line sits in the middle of these two colored sections and fire a 1-bar. Both arrows take a while to land, so it's best to fire these once they run out of short. These are best used when you're rotating from B to A. Both arrows together should look like this. Since A short is one long choke point, you can ult from CT for free kills or damage.
My ult is ready.
To scan outside Hookah, stand against the box behind tube and line up the right corner with this corner on the wall. Aim where this wall lines up with the metal piece on the roof and fire a 1-bar. For early info on B long, you can just fire a recon at the large sign at the start of the round. You can also fire a recon at this end of the wall.
Revealing area.
From the left side of inside tube, crouch and aim under the left side of this sign. Fire a max charge 1 bounce. This is a really strong dart once the attackers get onto site because you can get wallbang kills from tube. This is the best retake arrow on B. From spawn, just fire a max charge at this wall. You can also use this to help your team. From elbow, stand in this corner and aim in between these two dark spots under the yellow panel. Fire a max charge 1 bounce. This is a great dart because not only does it scan sight, but will scan the close right side of Hookah and the pocket. To kill the planter on default, stand against this middle line, look almost straight up and place your crosshair in this little groove and fire a 3-bar. For the second arrow, you're going to pull your mouse down until your left HUD line touches the corner of this roof and fire a 1-bar. Both arrows together should look like this. Again, they should be used when rotating from A, and they do take a few moments to land, so they're best fired once the attackers are entering onto site. Fire a 3-bar 1 bounce at this line to shock default.
Shockdart.
You can also shock inside tube by bouncing shocks at the next line to the right. Aim at the middle of the tube to bounce shocks into the right corner of sight. From backsite, you can bounce shock darts off this wall to hit pocket. You can shock the left side of garden by aiming between these two panels. When the enemies are clearing hookah, you can fire jumping shocks into the entrance from behind the right side of tube. You can drone from tube safely to check hookah. Make sure to clear all the angles, and if you keep your momentum, you can clear outside hookah as well. You can also drone long if needed. I recommend always droning from inside tube because utility almost always gets dumped on backsite. When retaking B with your drone, make sure to have someone hold elbow and stand close to the CT. Fly your drone forward and clear backsite. Stay close left, clear pocket, inside tube, front sight, and then hookah. If the attackers are bunched up long, you can ult from elbow for free kills and damage. That's all I have for this video, so thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and check out my other Sova map guides.